Hey everybody, welcome back to True North VR. Today we are checking out two awesome head straps. We're going to be looking at the CMQ3 made by Globular Cluster and the M3 Pro made by Bobovr. These are both for your MetaQuest 3 and 3S headsets. Two great head straps. I wanted to do a comparison to maybe help you make a decision between which one is maybe best for you. So first let's look at the Globular Cluster CMQ3. What it comes with in the box is obviously the head strap. If you've ordered the battery, it will come with the battery. There is an option to order it without the battery. And it comes with a variety of types of padding. So if we look here for forehead padding, we have this gray fabric material. It is sweat absorbing. We have this black icy silk material. And we have this leather material as well, really easy to clean. For the top straps, we have one that is padded. This one, leather material, and we have just a fabric one that is not padded. And then for the back of your head, for the back padding, we have this really thick hex silicone padding here. We have a gray sweat absorbing fabric one, and then we have a silicone cover there as well. So it comes with a lot of different options of what you can use for the types of padding for your personal preference. If we go over kind of how it looks here, got our big forehead pad, we got a strap here that attaches onto your Quest 3. That's going to allow it to stay stable when you're looking down or looking around. It's not going to move up and down on you. Our top strap, back pad, our battery we'll come back to in a minute. We have our dial here to adjust and tighten. Moving up to our pivot point here, that, move my hand a little bit, moves all the way up and all the way down so you can have a good fit on the back of your head. And then we have these points here which can adjust down and up, but you will need to either loosen or tighten that strap there as well to allow that to move. And then it is connected to your Quest 3 or 3S via the friction pad, so you can move those forward and backwards to move that headset further or closer away from your face. If we look at the battery, now this is a little bit different. Globular Cluster has opted to use a third party instead of creating their own batteries. They have actually used Anker as their battery source. This is the Anker Nano battery. They decided instead of trying to make their own or use just a side party that isn't very, well, you could say responsible, they decided to go with one of the most known and trusted power bank companies out there, Anker. And so they've made this little cradle here that fits perfectly, this nano power bank. It's 5,000 mAh, gets you 1.5 to 2 hours of extra game time. Not a ton, but that's kind of the standard minimum for head straps that I've seen. However, you can have multiple of these batteries ready to go on the side. It's not necessarily hot swappable because you will have to kind of take it out of there, unplug it, plug in a new one, but the idea is still there that you can have multiple of these and you can keep on going. These batteries, I saw them on sale last week for $22, and so they're not super expensive, and again, you can have as many of them as you like. They just connect to the front here via the cord. The weight of this thing, battery and head strap included, is just over 400 grams, 404 I think my scale said. So it's actually on the lighter end for a halo type head strap, which is really nice. I do really enjoy the lighter weight when using it. It's a simple design, but it is very effective, and I have really enjoyed it. Price point, the head strap is on sale, and I've actually never seen it not on sale, on their website for $55, and then the battery itself is $22, and so you're looking at about $77 for the whole package. If we move over here to the Bobovr M3 Pro, in the box, you will obviously get your head strap, you'll get their battery, and then you get two of these little hex silicone pads. They're definitely not as thick as what the Globular Cluster is, but those can be replaced for these back pads here, and it's to provide more stability and have less movement when you are playing. So if we take a look here at the design, it has a front strap here as well, going into your facial interface in the front of your Quest 3 or 3S to hold it into place. We have these top arm pads as well that go on the top of your head. We got our back pad. All the pads here are leather material. Makes it really easy to clean. We got our battery on the back, we'll come back to in a moment. We have our knob to extend and tighten. This back pad is flexible and malleable, so it can form really well to the back of your head. We got a pivot point right here. Can go all the way down and up to adjust it as you see fit. And then we got the pivot points here, so you can adjust these arms up and down. It is also connected via these friction pads, and so you can move them forward and backward as well to move that headset further or closer to your face. If we look at the battery, these are the B1 batteries, or B2 batteries, sorry. They are only 5200 mAh. They're not the big capacity batteries that the S3 Pro or the E3 Pro use. They're going to get you roughly 1.5 to 2 hours of extra game time. But again, because they are hot swappable, you can buy multiple of them. I saw them for, I think, $30 on their website. And so you can have multiple of them, have them charging, and swap them out as you go. Then that cord just runs up through here and plugs into there. Weight, we're looking at roughly 430 grams altogether, so slightly heavier than the CMQ3, but not by much. I think that extra weight actually comes from the battery. This battery is a little bit heavier than the Anker Nano battery is. Price point though, we are looking at a flat $50. I've seen that on Amazon and on their website, $50 for everything. So you're not having to purchase the battery separate. That is everything. So it's actually about $27 cheaper than the CMQ3. Very similar in design with the padding here. The only real difference are the arms up here. Now these arms aren't adjustable or removable as they are on the S3 Pro. They are stuck there. And so for me, when I had to use it, because I have a bigger head, I needed to put these arms all the way down to move the headset further down so that it was further away from the top strap. So these were sitting higher on my head. That was something for me there. So let's do a try on of both of these so you can see what both of them look like. Just adjust this a little bit here. So here is the M3 Pro. And here is the CMQ3. I do have a little bit tighter on the top of my head than I normally do, but that's okay. So there's an overview of both of them. If we do a quick direct comparison, weight-wise, this is about 30 grams lighter. Battery capacity is about the same. They're going to give you 1.5 to 2 hours of extra game time. Extra batteries, the Anker ones are cheaper. Even regular price, they are less than $30, whereas they are $30 for the M3 Pro. The CMQ3 gives you a lot more customizing options with all these different types of padding, which is really nice. In terms of what padding is more comfortable, they both have really good padding. The CMQ3 has a little bit thicker of padding than the M3 Pro, but the M3 Pro isn't bad. Price point, quite a bit cheaper. We're looking at the $50 instead of $77 for the whole package. One of the things that I don't like about the M3 Pro here are these top straps. I don't like that they're, or top pads, arms, I don't know what you want to call them. I don't like that they're not adjustable, not removable. Some people I saw online said they kind of just worked at them and just bent them up a little bit because they were digging into their head a little bit. And that isn't something you have to worry about with the CMQ3. Batteries are fully hot swappable here, half hot swappable on this one. So I hope this comparison has helped you figure out which one is better for you. I've done comparison videos with a bunch of other ones, so make sure you check those ones out. If you have any questions about either of these, I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.